Oh, hello there. Welcome in, everybody. Clicking the last couple buttons per usual, getting the tunes rocking. I really like this new song this guy got. This one right here is newish, so I really like this one. Got Mythic, Malice, Lawn Bear, Eagles fan, Jeffrey, Scott, what's going on? Worldstone Keep. Boy, doing the whole thing, well, we'll give her a whirl first. We'll see how many souls there are down here. I didn't see. Yeah, player 7. Might as well, right? Ooh, okay. Blow me up. Maybe not the. Well, maybe not the whole thing, but we'll do what you call it. Our way to the next level or whatever. Whatever we come across. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you guys have been having some good luck in D2R, and you know what? Good luck in life in general, to be honest. Hopefully everything's been going great for y'all. Hopefully y'all living the dream. Oop, I just did what a dummy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. John Gold magic find. Elusive. Yep. Elusive Enigma. Good morning, good morning. Like number 2, legendary. Lightning immunes with Javazon in hell. So, this is my biggest tip for you. You see what my guy's doing right now? Oop, don't want to fight that monster. Run, 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 run. Just run. Just skip everything that's immune to lightning. Anything you don't want to. Just run like this. Oh, these guys immune to lightning. Run, 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 and you just go past them. Yeah, I'm still running. Just keep doing that. Keep running. Just run past everything. That's number 1. Number 2, you could lower Reswan. 1 point into jab, you're gonna have that. You could jab stuff a little bit. And obviously your Merc helping you out as well. Hope makes some kind of insight. Which I'd assume you would be going for at some point. Maybe you knew about that, maybe you didn't, but I actually wanted to fight these guys, so I'm gonna come back to them now. But yeah, never forget that there's only like, I need to make this video. I keep saying I'm going to, and then I keep forgetting. There's like 21 monsters in the game you actually have to kill to beat the entire game. Everything else is optional. It might even be lower than that, actually. Even though some of them are incredibly uncommon, it's like super hard to actually skip them. They are technically skippable. Like technically every Bale Wave, you don't have to kill any of the monsters. Even the monsters in here, technically you can just lure them out of the throne room and not even take them out, technically. Is that logical? Yeah, most of the time not. Old Magic Find said charging his phone first. I get you. I'm picking up Shillian down. I may just start hellying down here, actually. I'm not sure. I did lose my Merc. He'll be fine. What I really need him for anyways, right? It's only PA Bale Wave solo. What do I need a mercenary for? Love the shirt. Oh, yeah. It is like a newer one, so this is like 0. It's the 20th anniversary of Wisconsin Death Trip, so. It's not some old school, like, yeah, I seen him at this little venue. Nothing like that. Seen him at St. Andrews Hall in Detroit back in, 97. I actually did see the. Oh no! I went and I seen this concert. It was at Harpo's, which at the time I didn't even know was still open. I was like, didn't that place close? I'm pretty positive, anyways. 425. That's not a bad one. Maybe we'll hang out of there for now. I'm kind of quiet compared to the rest of this. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, my music's super loud. Do forgive me. What happened? Come on. Thanks, G-Sex, for letting me know. Sorry, someone else probably said that and I missed it. Sorry, the music was blasting. Just blasting way louder than I usually have it. I can't tell if that's slightly quieter than normal or not now. There must have been an update on there's like you know, when you get an update on your computer and it changes all your settings for some reason. Super annoying. You know what I need to do? I need to put a hard limiter on that channel, actually. That's what I need to do. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I just need to get good. You know what I mean? I just need to get good, maybe. Higher. Let's go. Like number 10, Jason, appreciate you. Hump, do you? What's going on, Cardboard Warrior? Yeah. Scott saying Wisconsin Death Trip, one of the greatest albums. This is true. If you say that Wisconsin Death Trip is one of the greatest albums of all time, then you're actually super cool. If you say it's bad or you don't know about it, if you don't know about it, it's fine. But if you say it's bad, I probably should ban you for sure. Probably, right? Probably should have lowered the difficulty a little bit. Yeah, getting mana burned. If I stay right here, I'm still hitting them. I'm just out of range, maybe, I think. Yeah, look at that. Little slower with the huge health pool here. Need the deadly strike. It's ferocious. Nothing good there. G-Sex heading to the hospital now. Hey, yeah, best of luck, man. Thanks for hopping in. I'm sure it's going to be, you know, it's obviously something serious. I know you told me about it last night, or I read about it, you know, everything. It's definitely something serious, but it's probably not the worst. Don't assume the worst. You'll be all right. You'll get a couple of the little fixes, and you'll be good to go. So, yeah, take care, G. Take care, G. Did you score a Sunder yesterday? I did not. Nope. Still have never found a new Sunder charm. Scott said your daughter knows all the words to push it. Nice. How's the head doing? Better, I guess. I'm doing better. I'm definitely doing better, I believe. Let me go get my Merc. Oh, I didn't use battle orders at all last run. Look at this guy. First time playing, so how am I supposed to remember these things? DTF, welcome in. Toss this over here. And I did forget about those, but here we'll just YOLO around a little bit. Ooh boy. Souls mean instantly use 100k in teleport charges to get to the next level. That's what that means. We'll take a few out on the way, huh? Oh, probably don't want to. I don't want to do that. I should see if I get my hands on like a goated lister here, huh? Maybe. Sam, welcome in. Mythic's his cool Static X shirt. Thank you. And you're right, it is a cool Static X shirt. I concur, good sir. Wealth armor worth making. So I don't think so really, but I don't really believe so, but okay. Are you gonna drop anything? Yeah, okay. Dropped an item, whatever. Ugh. Well, I don't like this. Dolls and souls. Let's go. I would rather honestly just use a stealth armor almost all the time on like every build than use a wealth. Personally, I think the walk run, the FCR and everything just helping you out, getting more DPS is more valuable to you usually. Let's see, stealth is Lemco tier, right? Yeah, I'd almost always, especially, I mean, if you have a billion Lems nowadays, I guess it wouldn't matter, but make a stealth for my mercenary over making a wealth for yourself. You probably have a few different Lems, though. A lot of times people do. They're not the hardest to come by. They are beautiful, though, right? Gotcha. Ooh. J Vod, come on. Race, yo! Thank you for the 19 months of Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you're doing good. Got to farm a bit last night. Jason has scored Laying of Hands and the Peasant's Crown. Absolute classics. This is true. Those are classics. LOH is good. Trying to see, where'd he go? Oh, did I take him out on accident? Bro. Echoing Strike, come on. I was trying to see if this guy was cursed. Snag him. I don't know if he's better than a Fast or not. Where'd he go? Let's go over here. Lister. Not cursed. Ooh. A little bit more here. Zodya, welcome in. I think that X is a Z sound, right? Good morning, though. Regardless of my good or poor pronunciation, whichever one it ended up being. Ooh. Okay, can you... There we go. It's the extra damage with might. Goaded. A little bit faster. Need that High Lords and whatnot, huh? Rip. Brah. Rip. $53 charges still. We're ready to rock. Nope. 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 Passing in the hard variety. You get over here and break all the immunities, demon. Farming Countess on the lunch break, legend. Best of luck. Hopefully you get a triple ist drop. Hopefully. Race working on my level 90 Echoing Strike right now. Gotcha, gotcha. Best of luck getting them levels up. Okay, more souls, of course. Sometimes there's souls out here, but there's none in the throne room, which I'm hoping for here. Looks that way. Looks that way. Forgot to bow up again, of course. Rez said you didn't use the Warlock on the Grail at all. Yeah, I was thinking about not doing it, and then I thought about doing it, and then I did it. Pretty much. Kind of how it went. I just figured most people would be more interested in the newest character rather than the same old stuff, kind of, sort of. The stuff we've been rocking for years, so figured why not. I also figured it would be the fastest to get over to get up to high enough level to craft with, and I want to get crafting a little bit, so. We're at 91 here. Still crazy to me they gave this guy all the most busted things and teleport. Where'd you go? Spectral hit, no cursed at all. Which I should have assumed since I'm not cursed. That he didn't have curse, but you know. How about them Pistons last night too, also, huh? Pistons about to be world champs. It's gonna be great. Guaranteed. Allegedly. In all honesty, I didn't actually watch the game. I just heard they won again. First round against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I've turned into a fair weather Pistons fan. I used to be a huge Pistons fan, but when they started not being on TV anymore, on regular TV, when cable packages got like $150 a month to be able to get the package to watch the Pistons, I was like, okay, yeah. OKC going back to back, man. That's the worst take I've ever heard. Because, I mean, I already said the Pistons were going to win. So now you're saying the opposite of that. So, I mean, can't be right? Pistons getting after it. No, I don't know. I'm not the... Gosh, these stinking... I've watched a ton of b-ball over the last couple of years. That's 5 or 8 probably at least, so. But the Pistons are doing good. I wish the local games were just on regular TV like how NFL is. If it was like that for baseball and basketball and hockey and stuff. Instead of like, oh, you have to buy this $250 a month package to watch these, or like find them online somewhere, or steal them from some website that steals them or whatever. Taking away channels and raising the bill. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. What is going on here? I was like, I shot that guy 4 times. Why is he not gone yet? Sure. Oof. Dolls, I'll chill back here. Ah. She bumps. Keep moving, keep dodging, dip, dodge, duck, dip, and diving. Hardcore, no, hardcore is not fun. Hardcore is boring to play. Essentially never. Anyone over the Thunder? Coming from a Nuggets fan, you say? I'm over them, I can tell you that much. If it tells you how much I followed basketball the last couple years, I didn't know that they had won last year. Now that you mention it, I remember hearing it, but I forgot. Space Marine going. It's going okay. The grunts are going okay. I didn't see up a second ago ask that, but it's going fine. Just got on, so nothing yet, of course, but yet. Nothing yet. I've played through hardcore more than once, Jinx. Just not fun. I never did finish my... I did a druid playthrough. I got to... Was I Act 2 of Hell difficulty in hardcore? With a completely naked character, just no gear. I wasn't allowed to wear any gear. Back before everyone did challenge runs. Now it's like everyone and their mother does these challenge run things. But and does an 1.5 hour long video of it. Oh, didn't get it up. Didn't get it done. Just a little time waste thing before a season started one time. No merc. Oh well. That's the clone, obviously, but we'll just take him out. Get him out of the way. Dang it, you bumps. Delusional Pistons fan? Nah. Just a guy who's always right about everything. Just ask my wife. Legend sword. We'll sell it for the gold. Yeah, Omega lulls. She's not in here, right? You're not in here, right? Galback, are you in here? No, good. Okay. When is the next season? Couple months, probably. Month and a half. Eligible for Chronicle? Is it really? No. Did already find it. Only picked it up for the gold, to be honest. Pistons 47%. They say. I want to let you know, though, they are always wrong, if you didn't know that. They are always wrong. I don't know if you ever thought about it that way. There's also a 47% chance that it's going to rain on Friday. Do you think it's really going to rain on Friday? I love when it's like 0% chance of rain for every hour, and it's like raining on you currently, and you're like, gosh, these souls. Every run, there's souls on every run. Not the end of the world, but I mean, could you not, bro? You know, could you just not? Oh, there it is. I was like, I heard a gem somewhere. Not the hugest deal, but I'd pick it up if I seen it. They said you'd get rain. It's now snowing, right? Fine. We'll just go do trap. Why not? It's raining right now. Feels like the end of the world. That's a major ranger rain hit mythic over here, huh? Yeah, the weather's still a wonder. I guess so. Seems that way. One true mystery. When there's water falling from the sky, is it raining? One true wonder still left. All right, here we go. Trav. Everybody knows I love Trav. And you know. We're going to get that. Because it's terrorized, we're going to get a Zod. Another bro. Oh, Ogrex. Gonna have to check that. Ooh, man. Look at that sucker right there. For a rare one. 210 Warlock with 14 to all res. If you need the FCR, this is almost a Warlock Mars, which is crazy. That's a crazy good amulet. Holy moly. Thought they nerfed Warlock. So people don't seem to fully grasp what a PTR is. A PTR is not the actual game. So anything that was done in the PTR is not actually what happens as what has happened or will happen to the game. It was just a public test, just a test to see if they did the certain things a certain way, how it would work. Just a test. Yeah, Eero, that, you know what word gets flagged there, so you can't, you can pop the same message in with a different verbiage. You want to? What's going on, R2? R2, I guess we'll go with. What's going on? Welcome in. Oh, Nightbot, what's going on? Love that Nightbot guy. He's my favorite. Says if you're enjoying the stream, even if you're not enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Ooh. Yeah. Heard I was coming back to D4 for fishing. If the fishing in D4 was anything like the Bass Pro games that were for PC in like the mid 90s, I would totally come back for sure. This is a nasty ass amulet. I don't need the FCR. Maybe later once I got I'm over the breakpoint. Maybe if I need it later, then I could throw on like an SOJ. I wouldn't need the FCR down here or something like that, you know? Crazy. Yeah, snazzy amulet, especially for this early on, you know. I mean, it's not day one or anything of me grailing trying to find crazy rare stuff, but you know. We'll just dip out. We'll have Kane help us out. But yeah, Casey, I might come back. I might come back to the fishing. Fishing Planet. You play it on lunch? Maybe. Yeah, what was that? What was my fishing game back in the day? No, these weren't them. I can't remember. You know what I mean, though. Oh, I forgot to. Ocarina of Time. That was a Zelda game, right? Good old fishing games. There were some games that, I mean, just inherently having fishing isn't like a automatically end of the game type of situation, but ooh, hold up. This one we got ID right now. Come, oh man. Because wouldn't it be like oh, what was it called? Red Dead Redemption? You could hunt and fish and stuff and then sell the pelts and stuff like that. Kind of made sense for the way the game was or whatever. Mustang, welcome in, yo. Tried lining them up, and then they all ran everywhere. Great. Will you just get back here? Another amulet. This one's got to be... Oh, Merc got wrecked, of course. All right. Got to be a good one. Guaranteed. Keep that for some crafting coming up as well again. But yeah. Happy Wednesday, everybody, once again. Hopefully everyone's week's going all right. About right here. Oh yeah, I don't have literal teleport all the time here. Goodness gracious. Forgot all these lame sauce gems over here. If you did forget to, don't forget YouTube, hit that like button for me. It would just be like mega cool if you did, by the way. Just real wicked. Take that. Sure. Mark got wrecked already. Boy. I might need to switch that up a little bit too, because these areas that you run quick, the treachery doesn't proc fade, so it kind of like doesn't do anything for you, right? I probably need to grab that ethereal Gladbane again. It might help me out slightly. Nothing in here, right? Fishaholic, yo. Speaking of fishing. Oh wait, I was just attacking with my telly staff on accident. I didn't realize. Week's going good. Got the day off because of the weather. Nice, nice. Congrats on the day off. I feel like, oh yeah, I was gonna grab my... Where'd it go? Must be on my other character? Oh yeah, he's dead. I mean, let's just do a run without him, to be perfectly honest. Because he's gonna die every other run or whatever. I mean, who really cares that much? You know, like, does it really matter that much? Probably not. It's probably wasting my time even thinking about him, trying to keep him alive. Ogrex. Nope. Snoptio! What's going on? Lasmic, welcome in. Legends hopping in. Trav farming Palmer, yeah. I just love Trav, so I decided I'll run this. This is my fave. Nah, it's terrorized. I wreck it easy. Why not? You know. Why not, huh? Oh, mirrored boots. Hold up. That is a rare one. Yeah. Good old mirrored boots. Race step with the Eldritch skills. Let's go. That's actually awesome. I don't know exactly how this stuff rolls. I'd assume the dex can be higher. But I think the skills are always one, right? That's sick. Maybe throw them on, maybe not. Let's see. That's cool. That is cool. Yeah. Give me some hype emotes in the chat for that one. Come on. Palmer said, Trav, your go-to on a barb when you can survive it. Yeah. Item find it, Trav. Definitely cool. I mean, Trav is okay. I just don't, you know, not the biggest fan. Let me look these up real quick. Detour, Wraith, Step. I guess I could just look in the Chronicle, couldn't I? I always forget about that. But we're already there, so I'll just look right here. Random skill, so 40 to 60 on the defense. 48, who really cares about that? Yeah, 15, 15. Yeah, Eldritch is cool because that's what we're using right now. That's the middle stuff. Any of the skills, you eventually... See, these boots I think are pretty good design because they are pretty rare, but you know, there's only the 3 different things they could get, and it's not like required for any build, really. Yeah, that's cool. Old book. I have many leather-bound books. No good. Large charm, don't want it. Mythic, what's good? YouTube, yo. Appreciate you hopping over to hit the like button, I assume. Doesn't have MF, garbage. Good call on that one. Fishaholic says, you're using a telly staff to attack and didn't realize you didn't switch weapons. Build isn't busted at all. I know, right? That's like when I was playing online, I just wouldn't even, or I had other weapons, I just wouldn't even use them. Because it wasn't even worth it. Mage's Puzzler all the time. The GOAT. But I had a few other gear pieces that, you know, when you get like Deadly Strike on the High Lords and stuff, you end up hitting a tiny bit harder. Sure. My like button on YouTube isn't working. Can someone else try theirs? It's not working. What? That's unbelievable. Marty! Appreciate you. Mythic. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the tier 1 sub on Twitch. You. Slayer. Appreciate you. Pogyog, doing good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Doing okay. Jewel, Ogre. Anything Ogre just catches my eye. Yeah, I don't care about none of that other stuff. Alright, so you got snow overnight. I seen a little headline. I didn't really think about it. But yeah, that Colorado or Denver or whatever, or wherever, some place that I thought was semi near you got snow or whatever. Devastating, am I right? Mythic has been watching me for years. Appreciate you. Guess hopefully you've been enjoying it too. Have you tried Tomb Reaver on the Warlock? Not really. I could see how that would be fine because the weapon literally like doesn't matter for this build much. You could have a good weapon. We'll take it from like absolutely wrecking everything to wrecking everything 0.1 seconds faster. So yeah, I could see that. Stick a bunch of Istrunes in it, just make it happen. Appreciate you, Pog. Rez said snow today, supposed to be 92 on Tuesday. Nice. Nice. It's the way she goes. Yeah, I think, let's see. I think I found one Tomb Reaver. I just found a Tomb Reaver. I think it's 2 sockets, the one I had found. so far on here. I haven't been playing too many bazillions of hours yet on this particular offline account or whatever you want to call it. All facts, no printer. Nice. Captain Cooper, gotta find Burst soon. Lunch over. Good day at work. Sounds like you're going back to work. Peace out. This build's crazy. Yeah, it is. It is more powerful than any other build in the game, essentially. This is true. Jordan, thank you for the 31 months of Zaleaship. Travisal. AI reading. Gotta put a space. But yeah, thank you for the 31 months of Zaleaship. Shiner Snappy, yo! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate you. They got a couple extra champs hiding over here. Sure, why not? Where were we? Appreciate you once again, Shiner. Love those Jeff Bezos subscriptions. Boo. Fishholic said he's a ginger, hates the sun, hates the heat. Gotcha, gotcha. Gotta watch out for that, right? Gotta watch out for it. Yep, Trav is a lie. I actually could read it. I was joking about I was just joking about the AI voice. Yep, Trav is a lie. I just found those new Warlock boots, so maybe it's unallied now. Shoot. Grab the gold. Open my eyes real quick. The non-set unique ones. Yeah. Wraith Step. Yeah. Dropped a Sir Palmer. Congrats on that. I need one more Sir for me, and I got myself a Enigma. I would love to get an Enigma. That's for sure. Unfortunately, Trav's a lie, so I can't find it here. I'm joking. Of course, I could, but, you know. I was trying to jinx the game into giving it to me. Like, the game wanted me to look like such a fool, it just dropped exactly what I was asking for at that very second. Didn't work out, though. I mean, Poison, Lightning, good. I mean, I've been keeping a couple things like that because I don't have perfect boots yet, but... Or anything else besides... I mean, everything else would kind of have to be better, I think. I got pretty much the same thing already. Sam, yeah, they did roll... Wait, you have lethargy, keeps groups. Keeping group pretty well. It's not really necessary. I mean, lethargy doesn't, like, suck them in or anything. It just slows them down. It can help. I mean, it can help out, though. It does slow them down, and it does, whatever it does. Doesn't minus their... minus something or whatever, but... sounds like a lot of work. Don't think it really pay off all that much. The problem is half of them are here, and half of them are this direction. Wow. Oh, I didn't paddle her up. So I almost got one-shotted there. Little diadem of the rare variety, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh, sorry if I missed, oh, wait. Yeah, TZ is Terror Zone, yeah. Exactly, Mythic, yeah. That's one shorthand I'm on board with. Still can't get on board. I say it just because everyone else does, and I use it in thumbnails and stuff, but like ES Warlock, I just keep thinking, I'm like, Energy Shield Warlock. Well, how'd you do that? I'm like, oh. Oh. Stopping with Telestaff again? Was I? Sure was. I mean, you can't even tell the difference, to be honest, between a weapon that has 500 damage with crit strike and a weapon that has like 140 damage. Like, there's no difference in, you know, there's like a 8% difference in damage output on this build between the two weapons. So it's like, what do you even, you know? Yeah, there is like someone's well, actually, if you do the calculation, it's the, you know, but like, yeah, it's one of those situations where, you know, with the insight, you can 3-shot the players, the max players count, Trav people, and then with the Telestaff, you can take them out in like 4 hits. It's like, you know, one of those. Ray said it'll be sad when they nerf it as a single player person. I don't think so. I don't think so. So instead of playing Echoing Strike Warlock all the time, you know, you can go back to playing all of the rest of all of the other builds in the game, because all the rest of them are much closer in power than there's Echoing Strike that's just like absolutely crazy busted. But I'll play, you know, the one last, I'll do one drop highlight video on single player here with it. Oh, dang it. I saw that and got I went, you know, but it's a soul. Got me good. I'll play it one more time for a drop highlight video before it gets changed, and, you know, I'll make some clickbait thumbnail title for it. Blasting Echoing Strike Warlock before they nerf it into the ground or something, you know. Rage bait the title or something. I wish that stuff didn't work. Do I gold sustain the based upon the Trab gold for recharging teleports? Yeah, like by far. Every time I have to recharge, I get like probably like 1,000,000 gold without having any gold find on here at all. Relative to paying like 100k for the charge. Like just running around taking, like if it just doing pit runs, I get enough gold. I almost get enough gold to fully recharge just from the auto gold pickup. Every once in a while, I gotta pick up a few items that are like 35k to sell to get the, you know, so. What do I need for Enigma? I am a Sir short, so optimally, I would love to find a Jaw rune. But if I find a Sir, a Burr, or a Jaw, I will have Enigma. At this point, with what I'm doing right now, I probably, if I found a low or something, I would not cube up to the Enigma, like, from there. I wouldn't try to. I'd save that for a Grief or a Fortitude or something, probably. But a Sir Burr Jaw, I would instantly, boom, make it. Tell them they erased Bind Demon. Yeah. Yeah, Bind Demon was another one of those in the PTR that everyone was acting like it was just unusable and it couldn't survive at all. I bound a Festo with like really, really good gear, and it was all but invincible. Its health would like slowly drop down if you left it by itself at like a player's 8 champion cow pack or something, you know what I mean? I think people just get so used to the build wrecking everything with budget gear and your demon with 1 point into it being invincible that like anything other than that now is like, oh, it's garbage. And we'll see how it all lands on the next one. So Dang Discord notifications. Wait a second. Even Discord didn't get you notified? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. If even Discord ain't coming through for me, man, what are we going to do? Guess all we can do is make sure we got those noties on. Hit the like button. Oh. Have I found a low on this grail? I don't think I actually found a low rune, no. Did I? I don't think so. I don't think so. I got 5 sirs, no lows, though. I don't think. I guess I could... Mark, is it? This marked off somewhere in the Chronicle, right? Is it not? I thought they did have every rune. There's rune words. I guess not. I thought it was. Or I'm just not smart. Could be. Could be I'm not smart. Not sure. Looking forward to it being nerfed just so there's a legit reason to use other characters. Yeah, it's not good when one character is essentially... It's the best or like the second best at everything in the whole game. There's nothing else. Like, it's best or second best at everything in the whole game. Whoop, what did I do? What did I do? Had my macro, my mouse in the wrong spot. Rez said he found a low early on at LK. Yeah, it can happen. The low, I think low for the high runes is actually the least common at LK, if I'm not mistaken. He's player 7-8, I believe, anyways. Either way, yeah, you can definitely get that there, and that's mega cool, mega cool. Low is, it seems like low is always a struggle for me. I don't know why. I don't know why exactly. I really don't want to run Trav to make Enigma and then, or run LK to make Enigma and then run LK to make Infinity. And then run LK again because I need to cube up to make Grief. And then run LK again because I got to cube up to make Fortitude. You know, I don't want to go there, but just those two. Just the walk, run, and the Druid isn't enough for me, unfortunately. But yeah, well. Not from a super chest, off something else. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Poppable or a little monster. Mythic's kind of the same way you say. The low rune is the one. Oh, I was fighting with the telly staff again. So look at that. Not good enough for me. So Arius Plateau, the pits. I didn't realize it was Arius Plateau now. I think I have a really good map for this guy too, huh? Yeah. Kind of good. Don't need it on P7 though, that's for sure. When you cube up runes, does it cross it off the Chronicle? I don't know. As far as I can see, where in the Chronicle does it check off each individual rune? It has every rune word, but I don't see anywhere it doesn't actually check off the runes in here. So it's every rune word, every set, every unique. Unless I'm an idiot and just don't remember, you know. We'll get the Merc back for this. I think he'll survive out here. Fine. I'll take him out so fast it don't matter. Whoops. Did that again, huh? See, only one Sir so far, but a couple Vexes and some Gulls. Gotcha, gotcha. 2 teleports ain't too bad. Like running a TZ Pindle right here. But faster. No minions though, unfortunately, huh? Why not? Maybe it's something crazy. Congrats on that, Pat. A couple low runes, you say? Yeah, lows are just, I mean, everyone's got their RNG, like, what do you call it? The one thing that always eludes them that they, like, want to find. Mine is the low rune for some reason. Whatever. I don't care about that. You forgot people farm Thresh Socket? Well, some people do. Probably not too many. I need telekinesis charges is what I need. I need to be able to telekinesis the waypoint right there. That's what I need. It's just so fast. How could you, 4 to 6 second runs? Like, it's half the distance of getting down to Pindle. This is actually 2 teleports, so it's not... You could have it even better than this, but, DZ, he can drop every item in the game. Luckiest DG player yesterday was Last I See, apparently, huh? Yeah, that's some nutty luck right there. I need some of that. Multiple high runes. Well, you blasted for 14 hours, though? That is a long time. I'm going to be honest. 14 hours of blasting yesterday? That's a day right there. That's a day. God, I'm literally like 2-shotting him. If I could get, if this was like perfect gear, you'd probably 1-shot terrorize Thresh Socket. Crazy. What does LK mean? So LK is lower Kurast. So people pretty much refer to that as lower Kurast super chest farming. Palmer said he's a big farm Eldritch and Shank kind of person. Yeah, I mean, definitely not a terrible, it's super easy to get to, super quick. Oh, Ire, let's go. Hard pass. I should just teleport through the rest of the map just to see if a Herald will pop up. Shuffling said you're abusing Warlock before nerf to get to 99 in hardcore. I mean, abusing, I don't know. Your words, not mine. Playing the game as the developers designed it is what I caught. Actually, why don't we just go like this? Since I'm not using it. It's unnecessary. No laying of hands or tranks, says Rez. Unfortunate. After a few good runes, it stopped dropping for... I go play different characters for a while and get back to it later. Then it drops good runes again. Yeah, it's... I guess it can kind of seem that way, huh? Yeah, I feel like if you ever take a break, like, you don't play for like a week or something, then you hop back on and instantly, you start finding stuff again. It's like, we need to bribe this guy back into playing is what we need to do. That's what it seems like. Bob, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, Shuffling, you said you farmed for a month straight for Nightmare Andy, get an SOJ. Right after you complained, then it drops. There you go. That's all it takes. You ask and you shall receive, right? You don't complain about it. How's the game know if you need to fight it or not? JK, of course, but that's how it goes, right? Pat, trying for Mangs, not easy. No, it is not. Any of those super rare ones, you can't target them at all, so it's like, you just gotta blast and hope for the best. You want me to, let's see, Poll wants me to elaborate between extra strong, stone skin, spectral hit. I'll I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've never actually looked up exactly what that stuff does. I mean, extra strong or stone skin, they'll take less like physical damage, but it's not like immune to physical. Spectral hit, they'll hit you for a bunch of damage. I'm not sure if that like is a situation where it's changing it from like physical damage to magic damage or something, but they'll hit you for way more damage than they usually do, it seems. Extra strong, I think, is a combo of hitting harder and having more life, but I've actually never looked those up. Never really mattered too much, I think, in my opinion. Like, I know Stone Skin, they'll take less physical damage. That's the one I know for sure. And Spectral Hit, you don't want to get punched in the face by them. Baba having a barbecue. Okay, all right. Coming up here. Marinated a bunch of chicken. Sounds good, Bob. See you in a little bit. I'll be over. Only drink light beer nowadays, so just get something like that, okay? Miller Lite, something like that, you know? I'm getting old, you know? Tuning in during a big snowstorm. Jess, we'll go, Jesse. Hope you're doing well. Doing good, doing good. Good old snowstorm. Yeah, I heard out west, I guess they call it. It is weird that, like, where I live is called the Midwest, but it's on the eastern half of the country, you know? Kind of weird. But, honestly, more accurate. You'd think that, like, Colorado would be Midwest. Or, like, Nebraska. Like, the Midwest, you wouldn't think of it as, like, Michigan and Indiana. Oh, well. What's the gear like, Eero? Okay, my character right now, it's okay gear. Nothing great. Guinness 130 proof bourbon. Race, I don't know about that. I'm too old for that. Too old for that. I gotta start watching my figure, you know? You're in Colorado. Do not associate with the Midwest. It should be, though. I'm just saying. If logic made any sense, that area would be the Midwest. And we would be the Mideast. If logic was real. But it's not. Like, am I right, fellas, or what? Come on. Do I need to pull up a map? See, R2, you hit for a 654 CTA. Let's go! Love to hear that. Congrats on that one. Biv, appreciate you. Yeah, Biv put the link to the merch store in there if you want to get some Sweet Phil. Coffee mug is mega popular. Very close to, I'm going to be updating the campfire scene here in no time. Campfire scene desk pad. Why not? We'll take out some monster song over here. Lucky? No? Okay. Detroit's further east than Atlanta. This is true. Heard Colorado southwest. Yeah, see, this is how logical everything is, am I right? This is how logical everything is. Weird the way that they drew the maps. Yeah, I mean, I guess they probably named it back before they actually knew like how far away stuff was, because they knew like out west was like California and Oregon and stuff, I guess, but like because everything was on the East Coast, so it's like, oh, go east of the East Coast, and that's west. But it's not all the way out west, so it's like the Midwest. But apparently they just didn't think about like, oh wait, there's like 5,000 miles west of Michigan. and only like 2,000 east of Michigan. Not even. South from Detroit, you hit Canada. That is also true. That is also a funny fact. Yep. South of Detroit is Windsor. What side of the campfire wins in the team battle, left or right, Biv? Ask that up in Discord, you say? Nice. Oh, hit that tree. George of the Jungle style right there. Classic joke. Need to get in shape, but you already are, because circle is a shape. Legendary. Legendary. I mean, that actually would not even be close, to be honest. Paladin and Warlock and Sork on one side. Like, it's just over. And, I mean, a Druid would be there too, I guess. Little doggies running around and ravens poking everybody in the eyes. Time Bomb pulled the Zod last night. Congrats. Congrats. Pain boots, maybe. Help me out. Rush Shotgun drops so much rare stuff. One time I did, you know, a set of runs to him. I think it was 1,000, 1,500. Because you can run them so fast, especially, you could get the load screens faster in old school D2. They were faster as well, of course. But when you telekinesis the waypoint with the sorceress, you only have to take one step off of your mark when you spawn in. Or, you gotta take like 4, but you can just go like, boom, telekinesis it, you're out there already. And I saved up like 100 rare boots and gloves in no time. Just no time. It was like 1,000 runs. Fresh Shotgun not dropping anything until he does. Until he does. Even back when he was non-terrorized, I actually found... It wasn't my first, I think it was my second or third Tyrell's Might off a Thresh Shot, or Templar's Might, excuse me, off a Thresh Shocket. Imagine getting hit by Apocalypse while you're Pally Conviction Aura. Well, yeah, because you'd get hit with Apocalypse like that, or while Mega Max Convicted, while the Sorceress is just like static, static, static. You know? You would just get like static, static, boom! Just gone. Every character would just be annihilated. You'd be cursed, you'd be static, you'd be, you know, you'd have all these bears and dogs running around you all the time. Crazy. Bro. Biff, he believes the left side would have a chance. I don't think so. No good, no good. I was today years old when I learned you can teleport Telly the waypoint. You can telekinesis, yeah. Telekinesis the waypoint. Good gold find, I guess. Poison Creeper from the Drew. Oh, that is true. Poison Creeper OP. I think they're talking PvP contest, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know the you know, we're not talking like the official PvP rules, like if this thing is illegal technically according to the PvP Federation of the World, Diablo 2's or something, you know, I don't know. Miasmic was farming Neelithak, got nothing, and then all of a sudden SOJ, boom! Yeah, Neelithak never drops anything, in my opinion. He can drop everything in the game, but his odds for dropping everything is like super low. I don't really understand why, but wish you could telekinesis NPCs. Talk to him, for, just use mind control. It's like bam, like bam. Listen to me, Lysic, from over here. What? Where are you at? Me, Barry Sanderton. Repair my gear from over here. Yeah, why not? What garbage stuff is that? If the Mosaic Assassin can pre-build charges. Well, we'd be doing it on ladder, so... Offline single-player PvP championships. Let's go! It was rare after rare. Bro! Put telekinesis into a rune word? It would be interesting. I don't know. I mean, there's no way that can, like, bust a build or anything, you know? So, I guess I would be fine with it. What kind of rune word would you put it in, though, huh? Because you wouldn't want to put it on something like... You'd almost have to put it in a body armor. That way it'd only get used on characters that didn't have Enigma, so you could get a little bit of a time save from telekinesis, essentially. Because I don't know if I'd want... Because... And if you put it in armor, almost all the time, though, you're still going to use teleport instead of telekinesis, but it'd just be for those builds when you wouldn't use teleport. I guess then it would... Well, no, you wouldn't need telekinesis on a sorceress, of course. So you wouldn't really use it on a sorceress ever. Yeah, that's what I think. Ever consider Scalders? No, and I also don't think I found one yet. Actually, now that you mention it. It's not the rarest item in the world, but I don't think I found one yet. Marty saying the left side of the campfire has a ton of... They could spam stuff from off screen. Yeah, I guess I forget about that. That in PvP, everybody just stands off screen from each other and just shoots stuff randomly off into the distance. I don't watch PvP all that much, but I have every once in a while. Everyone just like teleporting in circles around, shooting stuff randomly off into the distance, hoping it hits somebody. That's not... There's obviously different types of PvP and stuff, but... See that a lot, I should say, in my very limited viewing experience. Oh, an ogre and a ring. Well, both as good as I thought they would be. What do you think about farm high runes on Terra zones rather than a Cast Sanctuary Cows? Sure, if you want to. Is one better than the other? And could you argue Terra zones are better? Terra zones aren't really ever going to be necessarily better, I guess, but they can be like just as good, because obviously terrorize blood more. You know, if you're asking me terrorize Bloodmore or cows, I mean, I'll be like, well, cows, of course. You know, so. But if you're telling me terrorize Chaos Sanctuary or Chaos Sanctuary, I mean, whatever, you know. Depends on the area. Can you find rings with telekinesis charges? I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in chat, I'm pretty sure you can get telekinesis charges on something. I'm pretty positive I've seen it before, but I don't know. Sometimes there's certain charges that are like exclusive to certain items, meaning like you could get it on like, and I don't know this for sure for this example, but telekinesis on like a diadem, but you couldn't get it on like gloves, of course, or you know, something, you know. I don't know exactly. I've never looked up telekinesis charges, or actually I kind of feel like I have before, but I don't remember it. Some point for some reason. So Belle Fiegel said you actually you remember having a ring that had telekinesis charges on it. So there you go. There you go. Last I see says finding the runes organically or more engaging gameplay than running LK. Kind of true, but also the last Holy Grail I did, well, we'll say the first Holy Grail that I started back in LOD, I ran LK to get Enigma. So you can get Enigma guaranteed in like a week or two. Guaranteed, essentially. I did not find my first Ja rune doing that Holy Grail for 1.5 years. I didn't drop a first Ja rune for 1.5 years. So guaranteed week or two to get Enigma, or 1.5 years. And it's like, not a tough choice in my mind, to be perfectly honest. So, not a tough choice. Wicked Ball, welcome in. Pat, you got a 2 to Pally skills with Pally charges, huh? Nice. Nice. I've got a few amulets with teleport charges. If by tele you probably mean telekinesis, since we were talking about that. Gotcha. You see, when I see tele, I always think teleport. So, but yeah, telekinesis charges, yeah. Miasmic said Rainy in Naptown. I don't know where Naptown. I don't know what Naptown means. So, everybody sleepy there, or can't be, right? Very sleepy town. Napa Valley. I don't know. Bartham is talking about our left side versus right side of the campfire debate. Saying the leap attack barb, stun effect. Starting to like the left side now, huh? Okay. So right side more PV player versus monster, left side more PvP maybe? Amazon just blasting multi-shot off into the distance hoping to hit somebody randomly? Maybe. I'm definitely not a PvP expert. Not much of one. Pat, okay, yeah, your amulet had teleport. Gotcha. Useful though, yeah. Teleport's cool. Get some charges on an amulet like that. Man, come on, bro. Rush I could be in a scrub. Barthman said it's freezing yesterday, almost 90. Yeah, it's that time of year, right? Indianapolis is Nap City, I guess. Naptown. I guess it sort of makes sense. Indianapolis, Naptown. I feel like you'd only know that if you were from there, though, you know. No good. We're out of scrolls as well. Man, just nothing. I thought I'd get a laying of hands or something off this bro out here. The immortal demon would be a bit of a hurdle. Yeah, I wonder if on the warlock, or I would assume in PvP you can't have a bound demon like this, but I don't really know. I wonder how does the bound demon work in PvP? Anyone know that? I feel like he'd be a bit of a problem. This is true. It's got to be banned in PvP. I don't even know what they do in PvP, to be honest. Like with the warlock, I've not anything I look into really. Sabre. Best level to stop doing normal bail? I would say like 40. That's you know, usually I'll do it a little bit before that, but going to 40 or even a little bit past is fine. So I'll just say 40, I guess. No good again. Arthmas said that time of year when you gotta wear shorts. Where to go? Shorts and carry a hoodie, right? That's what I worry, like, I don't know, worry, but send your kids to school and they got like shorts on and a coat, and then, you know, they come home from school and you're walking home from school and kid's like, I'm so hot. Come on, Threshock, we got one more minute. You gotta pay off, buddy. Come on. This don't work. I'll probably just pop a shard and hit whatever TZs I want to, I guess. Wherever. Dun 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 dun. Good, I spawned him up already. One more takeout. Garbage. I feel like it's not really the worst one there. We'll see if we can hit. I'll just hit this terror zone here until, you know, if I clear what I want to and I don't get a one of our buddy Harold to join us. Oh, Varthamus, thank you so much for the generosity. You Slayer. Appreciate ya.
Varthamus donated $19.
Varthamus. Thank you.
Popping a shard live. That's bold, sir. Very bold.
I see what you did there. That one, you had to super checks. You had to make sure you got the lady to read that one off for you. Huh? This guy. Either way, thank you so much for the super chat. You Slayer. Harold, come join us. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to teleport. That's the right weapon out here. I thought my stony or ancient tunnels was over there. Guess not. Don't remember. Oh man, I was hoping that was one of the times you hop into a new area and it just pops it instantly. Huh? Haven't found these in a while. Every other second. It's actually been a second since I dropped those. Lastly. Lever. Oh, I didn't realize I was almost out of charges. Whoops. Oh boy. You want to download some game? Let me see real quick. 1 second. This is super important. What do you guys know about Zoo 2 Animal Park? 10 million downloads must be popular, huh? Where'd you hear about this game? An ad. Babe, why do you fall victim to these ads? I need to teach you. If you ever see an ad for something, that means you don't want it. Fine. Looks fine. Chump change! What's going on? Welcome in. Hit that like button, you say appreciate you. What's going on, Sloth? Also, welcome in. Oh yeah, I was replenishing my charges. Bob saying you think YouTube's offering memberships, free memberships to people? I thought I had heard something a little bit ago, but then I didn't really look into it. Maybe I don't know exactly. No good. Let's get out of here. Oh wait, was the way out of here up? No. Wasn't right here, was it? No. Oh, it's over right next to the waypoint. Roller Coaster Tycoon. There you go. Wait, how did I come over here and a herald started hunting me? What monster? Oh, there must be something up here. I knew it. I was like, who did I just spawn in? Wait, did I just take him out one? Okay, I just one hit him by accident. Whoopsie. Luck with Sunder today. No, I'm not necessarily hunting Sunders, but just trying to find cool stuff that people would be excited about. I wasn't running full terror zones. I was like spam farming certain areas up until now today. Glad Hash, welcome in. Just recently here, I decided I would maybe try to keep heralds going since one popped up in this terror zone. One thing about the loot filter stuff, I hate when you don't see any items drop and you're like, wait, do I have items showing or do I not have them showing, you know? I guess there's an item, so it must be showing, huh? I almost need like an indicator light, like in the corner or something. So that's whether it's I have items showing on right now or not. Yeah. Fine. JD, welcome in. Yeah. Indicator would be gas. Nice. All right, maybe we'll pop a shard and keep it rolling. See what happens here. 6666. I don't know. An Act 3 one. 1, 2, or 3. Don't you? Weird how I never. I guess I'm gonna find a bunch more ones. So we'll just do a 1 since I already did this part of Act 2. Not that it's a huge deal here, but well, let's do an Act 1. Why not? Yeah, totally offline single player. Yep. Totes. Also, shouldn't they add cows to the Act 1 Terror Zone area? I think they should. There's something where they're technically it isn't, but whatever, but like, they probably should, huh? Who's with me? Yeah, Sunders can only drop in Hell Terror Zones, yeah. Literally, it's like the least controversial statement of all time. Everyone's like, of course they should. Or of course, cows should be part of Act 1. Yeah, technically the cows is not technically part of Act 1. It's its own, like, secret area. Or whatever, I guess. So, yeah. When you terrorize all of Act 1, it doesn't count the cows. Alright, let's go down in here. Dragon Shield. What is that? Titamin's Rebuke or something? I forget how to pronounce that. That shield is. No Enigma. Nope, not yet. I mean, new. Yeah, I started this offline a few weeks back or a month. I could have kept blasting LK and made Enigma, but I decided to take a chill pill on it. Go this way. No heralds and cows also. You know what? I was thinking about that the other day. I didn't, I don't know that I ever heard that, and if I did, I forgot, but I was like, you know what? Did you get a herald cow? Like, I don't think I ever saw that before. They should have a cow stone, like a shard just for cows. I think it should just be included with Act 1. Because really, outside of Andaro, I mean, Act 1 is okay, but it's not like super great. I mean, it isn't like super tiny like Act 4, but the density of a lot of the areas isn't that great. It's good-ish just because Act 1's really easy. You know, the monsters are super easy relative to, you know, like Act 5 or something. But the density's not that great. So why don't you just throw cows in there too? I guess you can't get Herald cows, so I don't know how that affects things, but only place you can't shard? I guess so, yeah. I guess that is true, yeah. Can't use a shard to terrorize cows. Sam says you get heralds and cows all the time. So if that is true. I was thinking about it the other day. Some people in chat here just said you can't get heralds and cows, but you say you get them all the time, so. What's ChatGPT say, or what does Google say? Can you get a herald in cows in D2L? Sure can, according to Google. Someone duped me. I was thinking that the other day, like, can you? Didn't remember. I've been had. Cows doesn't even have that many champ packs. Yeah, I mean, kind of not. I mean, it does, and I mean, not that many. Kind of a relative statement, I guess, but what items for mana regen? I mean, I'm using an insight on my character to attack with, and then, I mean, you just have like 1% mana leech and you're good to go. Because you deal out 70 quadrillion damage on this build because it's busted. So if any one of these things hits anything, it instantly dies and does like 70 trillion damage. So you leech back like 1 trillion mana and life at the same time. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to put a band on the sharding jokes? Don't know how many more I can handle, to be honest. On using a shard. It's not sharting. It's not shitting your pants. It's a shard. Not poop jokes, okay? I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Real mature, guys. Real mature. What am I gonna do with you guys? Viv, ban yourself. He's like, yes, sir. I need to put that on the banned word list, maybe, huh? That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Winter V, welcome in. Doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Speaking of doing well, it'd be well if you guys will hit the like button on YouTube, you know what I mean? Paid for your bad jokes in school with grades? Is that what you said there? I suppose so. Bob says you looked it up. You found a screenshot of the Herald in cows. Yeah, really. I bet you for getting a Herald in cows. I bet you if you go somewhere else and you're running out here and you get whatchamacallit, you get the ire. I bet you as soon as you hopped into cows, it would spawn in so many cows it would just instantly. Boom! Like you're almost guaranteed as soon as you walk through the door, if you already have ire to like pop up a a herald cow, I guess. Ralrune. Thorns, Aura, Brutal, and Cows. Ooh. Yeah, about the only way that kind of would be a strat that would be worth doing is if, like, I can't even think, because you'd only be able to do it once, and getting one tier 1 herald that way is like so, you know, like not meaningful necessarily, especially the way it is now. Yeah, whatever. Level 2. Drop these off the cube real quick. Cherry Limeade to the rescue. Oh, I need to hop in for a TZ Chaos, apparently. I didn't even notice I had one of the other ones. I wouldn't be lucky enough to have that coming up, would I? Ooh, missed one earlier. Devastating. There's my guy. Good old Wood Fist. Guaranteed 320s. Next time. Next time, guaranteed. I don't feel like going any further that way. Do not feel like it. Wasn't a diamond bow good for something? I don't remember. Any smart people out there? Wasn't a diamond bow good for something for the Act 1 Merc or something like that? Usually, I guess you'd want the skills, but I don't know how much it matters. I'm not much of a Boazon player, to be honest. Maybe we'll hang on to it. Maybe we'll make something out of it, eh? Fighter bow, faster attack speed? Ooh, fighter bow, huh? Dang it. On my way. Sloth says 7 frames with Fanat. How does that rank? Amongst other bows, that is. I really need to brush up on Boazon stuff. It's not my favorite build, so it's one of those situations. Rez, peace out. Yeah, enjoy your time with your kids there. Yeah, the weapon's green because of the hex I'm using, yeah. Sure. Dev stream for Diablo 2 anytime soon? I would say probably not. If anything, I would say they're just going to drop, like, maybe they'll drop patch notes before the next season, pretty much. But, just guessing here. No insider knowledge from Phil. Because, I mean, yeah, they did the Warlock announcement, but they didn't even do a Warlock dev stream for the new character coming out. Like, they had the announcement thing, and they're just like, oh, yeah, brand new character right now releasing. So, like... No good. That was so hyped, though. For everybody else. That was an absolute tragedy for me, I'm gonna be honest. Absolute effing tragedy. It was pretty annoying, giving me absolutely no heads up at all, and then I'm, like, leaving for vacation with my family in, like, a couple of days. And then I have to miss the launch of the expansion of D2R, the first Diablo, like, expansion in 15 years or whatever, because they didn't tell me. They didn't let anybody know. Really annoying. But that's just me, right? Like, I'm going to be the most important thing to Blizzard. Make sure you let Phil know that we're what we're doing. You know, like... But it was just annoying. Really annoying for me. Really annoying. Oh, well, it's what it is. Move on. this. Guess we're gonna have to hit some of these, huh? Don't have to. Kind of a... Is this even worth it? Probably more or less I should probably just stop picking up these square ones once they get full, huh? Instead of cubing them up. Except for maybe amethyst. Huh? Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do, to be honest. Now that I see it. What's the use of the partner program, though? There is some stuff in there that I'll read and stuff, but the only people that knew about it were the people that helped them work on it, essentially. From my understanding. I could be wrong. Don't know for sure. I do know that for sure they didn't tell me anything about it. They didn't post anything in there about it for it, so. Sam talking about the boazons up here freezing, exploding arrow feel strong. I have done freezing arrow before back a little bit back, but it was okay. I mean, it was like a player's 3 type of build. Wait a second. Am I going the wrong way? Why, yes I am. Let's use all these charges I just paid for, huh? Got some ire now. Go. No, Istruun Pro. Come on, lady. Do crazy stuff with an upped Witch Wild string, you say? I'll take your word on that one. I've never tried that one. Gold Magic Find, yo!
Magic Find donated 50 pesos.
Thank you so much.
Just dropped my first offline toe near Fresh Socket NM.
Congratulations on that. First co, you say, huh? Congratulations. Good old Thresh Socket, the boss himself. Can we get some more than like one monster? Okay, there's a champ. Good. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I think he's talking about Ko rune, I would assume. Not everybody pops high runes all the time. No big deal. G-Stacks. Has Streamer found anything good? I found one good thing. What were those boots? Race Step. Eldritch Skills, Race Step. That's cool. Uh-oh, get hunted by a herald. Oh, archers. We'll play it sort of safe. It's only a tier 2 here, but okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3 items. Battle Orders, who needs it? Not even gonna worry about it. Is that the one I found a bunch of times? Yeah, okay, yeah. Jade Tanto. Sloth says, doesn't battle order, honestly? Yeah, on Echoing Strike Warlock, it's almost like... It's pretty much just to help keep your Merc alive if you know, so he doesn't get one-shot it from that rare occasion when there's like a First Archers or something. Or Quill Rats. Pretty much. Peace out, Mythics. Peace out there. You got work. Modded D2. What do I think about it? Whatever people want to do, that they enjoy and whatnot. No problem with it. I have no interest personally, but let's go in this store. Let's call it a wrap on that area. Sloth says you like the high leech on the build. Yeah, I mean, just having 1% life leech, you're golden on this build pretty much. When you deal 70 trillion damage, you know. Sloth said you'd like a pluggy type stash. Yeah, I mean, unlimited would be is neat, I guess. I mean, we got 5. It's pretty impressive, I guess. The only time you really get into a struggle is if you're doing something like I am, where you're like you're playing for years on the same thing, you know, like as a full-time job and saving all this stuff to make every rune word and stuff. I guess if you're trying to make every rune word on single player, that can be quite the you know, stack up a lot of different items amongst that time. Where's the Might Aura coming from on these guys? In here? I'm still looking for it. Over here? What? Billion champs over here. 1 billion. Swanee would kill for a pluggy stash, huh? Okay, well, maybe there's more demand out there for it than I thought. I guess it is kind of convenient just having everything at your fingertips. I know there's like the Go Mule solution or whatever, but I'm pretty sure, don't know for sure, I haven't used it, I don't know for sure here. Isn't it with Go Mule, in order to transfer stuff from like the huge shared area to the characters, you have to like leave the game and then move the stuff around and then go back into the game? Don't remember for sure though. Galback, yo, welcome in. Good to see ya. Oh. Pluggy all the way. Okay, well, sounds like there's a lot of demand out there for a pluggy stash, huh? Probably should explore this other area first before I went down that way. A skill issue on my part. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm a professional. Waiting on food. They're behind, but good luck through the downtown around the Colt Stadium at this time. Ah, gotcha. Trying to get food in that area, you're saying. Legendary. Swanee, you say you're an idiot. You like collecting all this, every set and stuff, like holding on to them permanently. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm definitely not a permanently holding every item type of guy. I'm definitely find it once and throw it on the ground if you're never gonna ever use it kind of guy. For sure. Some ghost hiding over here. Where is my Herald at? Found him. You know what's kind of funny about the Heralds too? It obviously happened to me at first just because I didn't know what was going on, but like this, everyone's like, where's the Herald at? I can't find it anywhere. Ooh, actually I think it's my first one. And then in the PTR they're like, the Herald's dropping right on my head and just nuked us all. Oh, I guess I did find it before, but either way, Gore Rider's a good item. So, definitely a good item right there. I could throw these on here to get a little more deadly strike or something if I wanted to. But yeah, just kind of crack me up, you know. Like, why do you have the Herald spawn so far away? And then it's like, why do you have them spawn right on top of you? Funny. Ooh, more ire. Let's go. Man, Heralds are great. So easy. Why Herald? I'm not sure what you're asking there, to be perfectly honest. Slav said you do, same as Swanee, you up some of the lower level sets just to mess around with. Gotcha. Got up that Arctic set. Got like 300 enhanced defense on the armor and stuff, and goated. Oh, ran out of charges again. I wasn't paying attention. Blizzard only knows 0 or 100. No, I think what it mainly is that people just didn't realize what was going on at first. They just needed a second to they just needed to see it a few times to understand that, oh, when the Herald's spawning, you need to run away from the exact area that you were just standing, so it doesn't land directly on your head. I think that's all you really had to do, but... Oh, I didn't even... Maybe they did, if they just... oh, maybe I did actually repair that. I kind of was zoned out for a second. I would say at most, I think it was kind of fine. Maybe at most, they just needed to delay it slightly more and maybe have like a graphic on the ground or something. Do you seen where it was coming? Like almost like a rift opens up in the ground or a sigil type of situation or something. But it was just funny that everyone's getting, you know, oh my gosh, this Herald's a problem. It just nukes you, drops right on your head. What if in hardcore? I'm like, well, what if in hardcore you get hit by anything? I don't know. You gotta dip, dodge, duck, dip, and dive, huh? Yeah, not for me, Miasmic, for sure, for sure. All right. Heading into the catacombs. Yeah, why not? We'll explore up the side here. Got some champ packs, maybe? Hopefully? No? Okay, good. Oh, I didn't really want any champ packs up there anyways. Didn't even want any, actually. Baynash, hand it over. What if they made a stealth change where PZ Baynash was the new GOAT? Let's see, Kasvash, you getting some okay runes there, you say? Kapalis, Mal, Ohm, okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Okay. Herald spawned, but where now? But where? It's hunting me, but I have no idea. Whoa! Okay, oh. Boy, what? They can't have it inside a door like that. What if in hardcore, you open a door and instantly get dropped? Like, come on. Oh, Merc, no! Merc didn't make it. No! Poor guy. Whoop, there we go. Figured it out. Yeah, why not? I haven't battle lord in a while. Why shouldn't I? Oh, man. Hey, teleporting around with these charges, then you jump into a room, there's nothing there. Just nothing. Wrong one. Okay, down to the next level. Where was that? Over here? Is this the way I want to go? Yeah, let's check up here. I need some monsters, bro. Alright, any one of you champs? There you are. Better with a teleport primary sorceress type of situation. Too many walls when you can't just willy-nilly teleport, sort of, kind of. Really not too bad if you could teleport around all the time. Density-wise, I suppose, but... Would I watch a Diablo movie? I mean, I guess so. In my situation, like, for sure, of course, but, you know. Like, that's probably the best part of Diablo 4, to be honest, right? Oh, this isn't the right way. Dang it. Recharge again. That's one thing Blizzard knows how to make a cinematic. That's for sure. Wrong buttons. That. All right. I know I should probably. Well, whatever. We'll see what we come across. Like how the staff makes like that echoing. I don't know if you can really hear it over the music where you guys are at, but not super loud, but it almost sounds like if there's like a 1-inch cable that's like 50 feet long and you go like doosh, you know, you like pluck it. It's like or like let's say you're on like a suspension bridge and you like hit one of the cables with a hammer, you know, and it, you know, you just hear like the echoing sound or something. Not that I do that all the time or anything, but if only Korn did the whole soundtrack. Yeah, I listened to the song like one time. It was okay, I guess, but Miasmic said Final Fantasy VIII and Diablo 2 were the first cinematics that blew your mind. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was sick, wasn't it? Yeah, I actually played it in like the Final Fantasy. I think I did 7. Did I do 7, 8, 9? I think I did 7, and then I think I got... No, I must have got 8. Yeah, I did. That is true, yeah. Yep. Yeah, 8 was crazy for the time, for sure. Final Fantasy VIII cinematics were crazy. Yeah, Biff says you should try Echoing Strike before the changes. Yeah, anything works. You said you found several Shakos, but you only made a couple insights. Interesting. But yeah, pretty much doesn't matter. You just, if you're like above level 80, you just wreck everything. The higher you get, the more you wreck everything. Pretty much. Grab a skill. Did I see the D4 cinematic for Mephisto? I did not, actually. I did not. Miasmic said you got 99 is max level, right? You got up to the max level just to get smoked in the end. See, I feel like, I don't know where I was in Final Fantasy VIII, like, what level I was or whatever, but I remember, like, spending, like, a week, like, farming essences or whatever, you know, going to the Heaven and Hell Island and drawing more magic to get, and put them in the right spots to get myself boosted up a bunch, and blasting with the summons to get them leveled up or whatever. And then I went and did the final fight, and it was, like, super easy. Because I think I just, like, over-maxed everything, to be honest. And I made it, like, too easy for myself. But Final Fantasy VII, I actually, back in the day, I never beat Final Fantasy VII. I don't know why, I just could not get past, like, Sephiroth would just wreck me, and I couldn't figure it out. That's probably why I overdid Final Fantasy VIII so much, why I like, over-maxed all my magic spells and stuff. Yeah, it's running around those two like secret islands that had all the most powerful magic on them just randomly. Just like spamming the, you know, activate button, yeah, over and over. Viv said you're gonna spoiler the D4 spoils for you, or spoil it for people. It is a weekend. I mean, who, you know, you haven't played it yet. What are you doing? Was that the one where you had to breed the chicken thing? Final Fantasy VII, yeah, Chocobo. I mean, you didn't have to, but you had to use it for like a quest or two, but you didn't have to go all crazy with it. But if you wanted to get like Knights of the Round, you had to max out your Chocobo, yeah. Final Fantasy IX had quite a bit of a Chocobo thing too, kind of, sort of. I think to get, what is it, Zidane's max weapon or something, you had to max out the Chocobo, maybe? I don't remember exactly now that I think about it. Viv! Pistons won, LeBron lost. Unfortunate. Poor Bronny James. Selb was the same as me. Couldn't beat Sephiroth, but was able to take out... I don't even remember the name of the main antagonist in Final Fantasy VIII, to be straight up. Don't even remember the name now, to be honest. I do remember the music. Boy, I wanted that music to stop. In Final Fantasy VIII, when you're in the final palace or whatever. It's like super creepy music, and it's just like it's going, and you're like running around in it for like a half hour. If not longer, to be honest. Actually, the thing is too, what I think I ran, because it's timed, I think I ran out of time like 2 or 3 times. Ultimacia. Yeah, that looks right now that you say it. But yeah, I think it's timed, and the first time I like didn't even make it to the person. I'm like, geez, I'm playing way too slow here. And then I made it to the person, and I thought I was like almost about to beat the person, and ran out of time, I think. And then yeah, I did it, and it was like super easy though after I stopped running out of time. I just like was playing way too slow, you know what I mean? Way too careful. Gotta YOLO it. Bob says D2 should have some bodies of water or something. What do you mean by that? Like you want some fishing? It's got rivers. How much do you want? Make D2 water world? I mean, just for the aesthetics, I mean, I guess, but it's not anything that I really care too much about. D2 fishing. Yeah. Couple more minutes for the Arcane Sanctuary. We got ourselves a key anyways. What would you fish for in D2? Oh, you'd have to add in, you'd add in the fish. And then you could, I don't know, eat the fish for life? I don't know. 126 here, huh? How many keys? I've only ran the Countess so far. So, I have like 60 keys for the Countess or something, and 80 keys on the Countess. 1 H key, no D keys. Oh. Let's see. Should I use another one of the shards here? How much of Act 2 did I do? I did a couple areas in Act 2. I could use an Act 3. I don't know if I really want to do an entire act though. Terror zones kind of get boring. Bunch of low density areas that you farm. Just like, can I just farm the places I want to? That'd be great. Like, just have the shards drop at, like, I don't even know what rate, but just, like, just have one shard and you just go to the area you want to go to, and then you just use the shard, terrorizes it. Instead of having them like this. That'd be way cooler. Heading to Florida in 2 hours, says Tresh. Enjoy the, sounds like a, vacation. Enjoy. Bob says you like the beach and ocean zone in D4. Yeah, down in the corner there, yeah. That's alright. Is there any water aesthetics for D2? Yeah, I mean, there's rivers in whatchamacallit. Where was it? I thought this one had... Oh, yeah, it's right here. Whoops, just chugged a bunch of potions. Look at the river. Look at the river. It's not always there, though. There's probably... There's a river outside Act 1, Act 3. Act 5 is going up a mountain, so there's no lakes on top going up the side of a mountain, right? Act 2 is a desert, so there's not really lakes there. Act 1, Act 3, you're in hell. Lava, so there's not going to be any water there. The two places there could be water, there is. River. Killing time at the airport. Glad I could help you kill some time there. Some cows for an ohm? I wouldn't mind an ohm, but wouldn't mind it. Oh yeah, there's a river all the way down Act 3. Duh. Forgot about that. Beneficial, add another act or difficulty? I don't know. It'd be tough. Like, how would they really handle any drops and stuff like that, you know? If they added another difficulty. You can't drop any higher level of items, you know? The characters, unless they made up an entire new class of gear, you know? Like the normal, exceptional, elite, double extra elite, you know? New act? I guess they could, but... Yes, they could. They should do Diablo 2 Resurrected, the sequel. Diablo 2 Resurrected 2. That's what I say. What do I want to do, though? I gotta decide what I want to do. I mean, I think doing this entire act and doing the terror zones I did before this, did I only get like 3 heralds, I think? Maybe 4? I didn't even get to level 5 in an entire act clear. Yeah, terror zones and heralds are the worst. Terror zones. The terror zones. Let's just go... I don't know, let's just go to the Cat Sanctuary, I guess. Even though I just foed the Chaos Sanctuary not that long ago. No big deal. Renewed. No, it doesn't have to be renewed. I think Diablo 2 Resurrected 2. The renewed version would be when they remaster Diablo 2 Resurrected 2 in 20 years. And then they do Diablo 2 3, and then Diablo 2 4, and then Diablo 2 5. Wait, why am I hitting him with my... Why am I attacking with my Call to Arms Crystal Sword? Just wrecking everything. Man, I would totally play Diablo 2 3 and Diablo 2 4. You trying to tell me y'all wouldn't? Who you kidding? Diablo 2 VR. Boy. Tips. What's going on, Jockey? Twink build Rapsin or Holy Fire Paladin for normal socket quest. Like a gear setup to use for those? Not fully, but I mean, of course, with any fire builds, like you could rock a leaf staff. But I don't know about for a Holy Fire Paladin, because you'd kind of usually want to attack a little bit with that. Not exactly my speciality with those. I would always go Sorceress personally to do that. Just blast levels, get teleport to Act 5, and get your socket quest. So full Saigons lacks the movement. Yeah, for me personally, through normal movement would be the main and almost only thing I would pay attention to. Kind of, sort of. It would just be like stealth armor, a good pair of boots, like what are those set boots that have walk run with like 40 fire res on them, like Sanders, I think. Like I would just get pieces like that. But yeah, like I said, I always do it with Sorcerers personally. Alders, says G-Stacks. Yeah, there's Alders, but I was thinking of like a low level one. There's one that you only have to be like level 20 to use, or 15 or something. You might actually need to be like 20 or 30 or something. I feel like maybe it only has 30 on it, actually. That's where the confusion probably came in there. Sanders Boots. Oh, Detour. Sanders Rip Raw. Oh, 40 walk run with strength and dex. So I was off. I was off on that one. And we'll just save an exit. We'll do some cast for a little bit here. Oh, let me stretch real quick for a second. Oh, gotta move a little bit. Oh, the legs, they're so taut. Oh, stretching the legs a little bit. Yep. Oh, speaking of, yeah, I got the Pistons pajama pants on. Check that out.
At Skypro1 donated $2 through Super Chat. Phil, you're my Maverick and I'm your Rooster Chicken.
Thank you. That's a good thing, right? Oh, stretch them. Whew. Oh, man. Whew, man. Butter, no. The PTR was just a public test. They haven't announced what they're officially going to do yet. Public test realm. Drake is saying VR Whirlwind Bar would be a disaster. I guess so. I mean, there has been those little, you know, whatever guy's been making those tests, like first-person Diablo 2. Looks kind of cool. George, what's going on? Demon Slayers, Demon Lovers. Not sure what you mean by that. You're talking about this guy, maybe? I don't understand the joke exactly. What's going on, Toon? Surprised they even had pants on. Well, I learned my lesson the last time when I went to stretch and I got banned on YouTube, so. Don't want that to happen again. I made a lot of money that day, though. A lot of super chats. That was a... Anyways. That was like 5% funny. That was a 5% funny joke right there. Full of tubing. Sounds familiar. I don't remember exactly what happened. Wasn't that... Is that like a college coach that was on a Zoom call or something? Or was he a senator or something? And he thought he turned the thing off and then he was doing something he wasn't supposed to? I can't remember exactly, but... It's George saying... A lot of fire emotes in chat that day. Probably, yeah, for sure, for sure. Superior Mage Plate. Enigma Base. Perfect. No. On a Zoom call. CNN broadcast, you say. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to make sure the green light on the camera is off. This guy. It sounded familiar. I couldn't remember exactly, though. The story. Oh, speaking of fire emotes in chat, don't forget the like button for me. Appreciate y'all. No good. Trav it is. See, this unterrorized Trav for this run is going to be goated. Watch. You hit so hard, jeez. Courtroom got me good. Just trash. Man, Trav stinks. Not as much as when people don't hit the like button on YouTube, though, that's for sure. Trav's not that bad. Echoing Strike so beastie. Yeah, it is too powerful for sure. But we'll use it one time here before they, one time on offline single player before they send it to the... Before they nerf it into the ground, I mean. What we got here? 143. We'll just use a telly staff. No, actually, I need the mana regen from the inside, actually. Because, like, these ghosts are all undead, and you don't leech from undead, so... Sometimes it causes a minor issue. Just an issue in the sense that I'd have to use a potion, and Who's got time for that? Am I right? Who has time for using potion? Ugh, gross. Chumps, that's who. Darn. No good. Boom Blaster, what's going on? Boom Blaster, what is up? Missed the L there for a second. I am feeling better. Yep, we're getting there. Couple more weeks, I'll be 100%. And boy, I need to get back to the gym like something fierce. I didn't really announce it. I didn't do a big thing this year, but I did the stair climb that I do every year. Kind of like a charity stair climb dealio. I did that last weekend, and it was rough. It was rough. Static X shirt. Poggers tipping. Gotta believe it. It is a newer one, so it was when they had 0 instead of, it was after Wayne Static died or whatever, but whoa. Still cool though. I mean, it was still a good show and whatnot. With the, you know, the singer of Dope that's now their singer and pretends like he's somebody else. Pretty much. But yeah. That already passed. Yeah, I think they did it earlier this year than normal. They had, the lady that had been doing it since the start retired this year, so they had like new people doing it. And also, they actually did it in Ford Field this year, so that was kind of cool. Just being in Ford Field. It was really tough though. The stairs in Ford Field are really small. Really small. So it's awkward. Like stepping up 2 stairs is fine, but stepping down 2 stairs while you're trying to go fast is like tough. It's tough. Yeah, I decided not to do the full shabil this year. You know, whatever, raising money and whatnot, I guess. Didn't feel like it. Tippin', they were here the last couple of years talking about Static X, yeah. This shirt's from the 20th anniversary Wisconsin Death Trip. It's a pretty wicked, you know, even though it's a different singer, it's almost like you're going to Static X karaoke, but it's still pretty cool. So your knees would explode. Yeah, one of my knees did start to hurt a little bit. Stepping down 2 stairs, like going very quickly. The good thing at Comerica, they had it at probably the last 3, 4, 5 years. I don't even remember. They had it at Comerica Park, the baseball stadium. The lower level, the stairs are like this long. They're like 3 feet long. So you can literally just like sprint. I literally just like sprint forward and I just fall down really quick down the stairs. It's a little bit harder to walk up. Like my wife is only 5 foot tall, so she has to take 2 steps for every one of the steps at Comerica. But I could do them like 1 at a time. But they were kind of like, you know, you could like, I could almost sprint them because I'm so like I'm 6'3", so. Ever do a subathon? See, the only thing is I'm not exactly sure. Like, I know the idea is to get people to donate to you and like channel memberships and stuff, but besides that, I don't really know what it is. Like, is a subathon just like Printer Friday, but with other challenges along with it, instead of just getting a print, pretty much? Is that like essentially what it is? Like, the more gifted subs you get, the more, like, the longer you'll stream and stuff like that. I've heard / seen people doing it, but I'm just like, what's going on here? I don't really understand. I don't generally hang out watching live streams for, like, you know, a bunch of hours usually, personally, but I'm more of a hop in, hop out kind of guy. Like hot chip challenge stuff. Oh, okay, so it's just like Printer Friday, but with more ridiculous things. Okay. I mean, I guess kind of I've thought about doing stuff like that, but yeah. I mean, I don't know about hot chip stuff, but maybe. If I get 20 subs, I'm gonna drink this beer right here that I want to drink anyways. It's just the bottle of cherry limeade, but I'll just make it a joke. You think I won't do it? Oh man, this is gonna be terrible. Well, I'll do it if you guys. You know. Yeah, that's actually, well, no, wait, well, I can't drink it till I get 20 subs. I don't know if that's good or bad. Which way would you have to do it? Because yeah, you can't do you have to drink it. You have to do like I'm not allowed to until I get 20 subs. That'd be the pain. I'm only allowed to drink until I get 20 subs, and then I'm not allowed to anymore. No, I'm joking. That's just a joke. I don't like making, I did it a couple of times, almost like impromptu, not literally, but people would just be like, well, anyways, I don't want to do challenges on stream like that involve drinking, you know what I mean? I don't like doing that. Just seems like not right, you know? Just seems a little off color or whatever word you want to throw at it, you know what I mean? Ethroon. See, we're at, well, how much did I miss here? Fred can send you some hot noodles to try. I actually seen some hot noodles at Aldi the other day, and I was like, I think I've seen Fred eating those one time. Guest appearance from Mac and Barricade. I know Barricade, he lives in Canada. He's not just to the north of me. I don't remember where Macro lives at all. Don't know if he's anywhere near me at all, to be perfectly honest. Canada's not far away. I guess Canada could be real far away. I don't know where in Canada he lives. He could be. Could be a ways away. See, me and Barricade, though, couldn't do the stream together because everyone would keep getting confused. They'd be like, wait, who's talking right now? Like, is that Phil or who was it? Was that... It just looks like... Did Phil just copy himself? Like, I can't even tell. Is it just the same camera twice? He's from Boston? Gotcha. Boston? That's a long ways to travel to do a hot noodle challenge with 2 other YouTubers. Streamers. Have to do that remotely, huh? Spicy gummy bear? Didn't I see some spice? I think I seen some spicy gummy bear thing that was like just stupid spicy. It sounds like a weird thing to be a spicy challenge, but I think I've heard of that one actually. Grinch, feeling okay, feeling all right today. Better. I feel okay. My ear is probably at about 80% at the moment. Don't know what's going on with this ear, but nobody does apparently. Can you see my gear? I get asked to go over my gear about once every 5 minutes, so I don't go over my gear anymore. I got build guides on the channel and stuff like that on my YouTube. If you want to check that out, Tom Skate. Bob say Boston looks like a beautiful city. Yeah, it's probably fine. Pretty much every city's got good and bad parts or whatever, so. Boston's probably cool. I've never been to Boston. Never went over that east, like straight east coast, like east northern coast. I don't know what you call it. Never went to New York, Boston, anywhere over that way. Really. Went to like North Carolina and stuff, Myrtle Beach and stuff, but Yeah, good gear could be anything, Grinch says. True story. Gear could be anything and you just wreck the whole game. This is true. Echoing Strike Warlock is like that, yeah. True story. JD finally got an from the Countess. Nice. Congratulations. Not a bad little Countess find. You know what I found the other day too? Actually, I found you know where I'm going as soon as I start that story, right? I found out there's a like button right underneath the stream on YouTube. Isn't that crazy that you can hit? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Wait. I'm not tricking myself again, am I? This is the demon head, right? Yes. First Andar's Visage, I had to stop and think because I always get it mixed up. Just because I'm not smart, I guess. Good old Andar's Visage off our boy. The name of the game, Diablo. Yeah. Cool. Love, you know, when it's your first one of those useful items, it's always nasty. Always cool. Always cool. Grinch, you think the Warlock will be cool once it kind of gets balanced out? Yeah, probably. I mean, probably. I hope people are just like honest about it though. Like, there's so many people that I feel are just like not honest about it. That are just like, it's not busted. No, they should leave it how it is. And I'm like, okay, well, here's my Nage's Puzzler Telly staff on Players 8 difficulty. Like, come on, like, just one shot everything. Like, I know it's not the hardest area at the moment, but you get what you know. Yeah, nothing's changed in Diablo 2 since Echoing Strike Warlock came out. Nothing has changed. Yeah. Yep. Ruby. Ready to start Sork next ladder. I don't know if I will or not, to be honest. I'll probably, I mean, honestly, I'll probably do Warlock again, just because it's like the hype flavor, you know what I mean? And I mean, this is my full-time job, so it'd kind of be fiscally irresponsible to, you know. You're going to be on the struggle bus next season with the Fire Warlock? Yeah, I'll probably, I don't know. We'll see what happens, because I might do some kind of summon maybe, huh? Summon Warlock with the Death Sigil, so you got like Corpse Explosion. Boom, 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 boom. Then you pretty much, all you're doing is stacking plus skills. We'll see though. Maybe I'm just off base and that'll be dumb. Summon Tainted new broken build. Yeah, I did see that sucker. I'm pretty sure. No official announcement of what I'm talking about here, but I'm pretty sure that that's going to get changed. You can't just have, and I don't know, I probably need to look into it a little bit more, but like that might have just been players one, the example footage I had seen or whatever, but you can't just have a build teleporting around and everything just dropping dead at literally the speed you're teleporting. Like, you don't even have to stop. Like the one I seen, it was a Tainted, and they were just like, they were teleporting at this speed right here, and it was blasting everything on the whole screen instantly. And I was like, how is that even happening? I don't even get it. Like, how is it dealing so much damage? Like, everywhere all at once. So, but, yeah. Probably not, I probably wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking, like, the Goatmen with the Death Sigil and whatnot, and have a demon bound, you know, and stuff, so. They can nerf the Warlock. We still got Hammerden. Lightning Fury job is on. Sork easy. I mean, Warlock is still going to be really good, so. Oh, Neolithek's Temple's terrorized? I didn't even notice that. Probably should pay attention, huh? Not that it's that big a deal, but. But I grab that. What's up, kiddo? You want a what? You want one of those bars? Sure. No good. Drone Necro new hype. Yeah, Bone Necro's the new busted one, huh? Spear is on next ladder. No, that's not. That's impossible. Can't do it. Yeah, let's go. Let's go hit. Oh, I don't have the waypoint, huh? I guess let's go get the waypoint and stuff, huh? Curious about the summoner build. I really enjoyed Necro. Anything changed with the new gear added? For summoner specifically? Not really too much. I mean, I think there is one. Isn't there one helmet that has minus like magic and fire res on it or something? And it's got like a skill with FCR. There could be something there. Maybe one of the rings that has a random minus element to it. You technically could probably, maybe you could argue for the half fire damage, the minus fire res could help you out there from Corpse Explosion on the summoner. But not really much, no. Nothing that I think I would change, to be honest. I'd probably still rock SOJs and SOJs on both the rings for the end game and Shaco. There you go. Couldn't remember a Shaco. What's that one green helmet? I don't remember the name. What is it called? What is it? When's the new ladder? Don't know for sure, but welcome in Fragger. Okay. Which map do we have so I can tell where the waypoint is? Which map do we got? Gonna be over here? No. Wait. Yes? No. We can explore a little bit. Why not? Actually, can be a kind of a good area. Kind of a dense area, huh? Oh, okay. We're hitting TZs. Not my burr rune I'm looking for or my job, but ain't mad about a little mid rune, you know what I'm saying? A little pull rune. Oh. Good old emerald cap. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, put an emerald cap on your summoner. Exactly. Same thing, pretty much. Ooh, look at that density right there. Ooh, what you're looking for. But then no items drop because of the loot filter. It does just make me ever so slightly uncomfortable that no items drop, you know what I mean? Always makes you wonder. Let's see, where can the waypoint be? It's here. It's down here, and then is it up over here? I think. It's hard for me to remember from navigating backwards because I don't usually go this way. You know, usually hop to the waypoint and instantly zip. Boy, it's actually a nasty map with these little bros on it. Where is the... Okay, it must be the one down here that you go straight across to. No? What? There it is, okay. It'd be much easier to tell where to go once you know where the waypoint is. Oh, wait. After I do this quest, I can personalize something, can I? It's going to be legendary. Get out of here, you lying scum, Neelathak. Can you believe he lied to the townspeople? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Bob says you got a couple opalvians, opal veins, and the sling. Got a couple of those. No Geed's belt though. Yeah, I haven't seen the Geed's belt either. I don't believe. So yeah, you haven't personalized since LOD. You got to personalize stuff. Gives you a little damage buff, so allegedly. Yeah, Myasmic, right? What scum? Maybe we'll just go after him a couple times, see if we can get a key here and there while we're out, you know, while it's terrorized or whatever. Why not? Why not? Boy, I am freezing all of a sudden. Holy moly. What has happened here? Repeating crossbow. Is it Pus Spitter? What is that one? Doom Slinger. Rats. Rats, rats, rats. Someone found materials. Mike, congrats to Bardock there, I suppose. Oh, what am I doing? I keep it. Oh. Oh, I was attacking with my telestaff last time. Bardock. I think I raided him a couple times, maybe. I think. I mean, I definitely did because I have perfect memory all the time. I'm not old and senile. Herald, huh? Yeah, let's just see what happens. I wonder, could you get a Herald of one of these guys as they spawn up? And then you could take them out and then he'd spawn again and then take them out and then he'd spawn again? Because they keep coming back to life, you know? Let's find out. What if I just found the craziest glitch in the game? You'd see a YouTube video up in about 20 minutes, huh? How's the Herald luck today? Not great. I cleared a couple of acts and I got like 4 Heralds, you know? I wasn't really like I mean, I was Herald hunting, I guess, just for something to do, but I wasn't like really caring too much. There we go. Force spawn them. Now I just gotta find them. That's the hard part. Not here. Good density though. We'll take out the area. Over here, maybe? There you are. Oh, leapers, bro. I hate these. Oh, never mind. I one-shotted them on accident. Whoopsie. Kind of a good area, actually, if you just farm the whole thing, but I don't feel like it. Finally, lunchtime, Fishaholic. Congratulations. Zeal Jr. said, do you think it would be a good idea to change most uniques since they're mostly useless? I don't know. I'm always just nervous of them doing stuff and, you know, changing something and then busting everything and then, you know. Like, Diablo 2 has been awesome and a great game for so long. It's, like, not perfect, of course, but, like, an awesome game to play for so long. And, like, do I want them changing everything? And, like, how much more awesome are they going to make the game? Like, it's already one of the best games ever made, and they're going to make it, what, more awesomer, you know? I don't know. That's my take. Yeah, rip the Leaper. Yeah, the Leapers, I hate that they roll away and jump around, but I guess when you only one-shot them, it's fine. You know, that's fine then. You finally found a latent sunder yesterday. Congrats on that one. The first herald you took out. Lucky you. I need to get that happen to me. That never happens for Sweet Phil. I haven't mass blasted heralds though, so or anything. So. Can you ruin a game by adding more content? Yeah. What you've seen Diablo 3, right? Not that it got ruined, but like all of a sudden they're doing like 50 trillion damage and stuff, and because when you add things in, you like if you add stuff in and it's not more powerful than the stuff that's already in the game, it's never gonna get used, right? Like look at the rune words they added. They add stuff they've added stuff throughout in D2R. That's good. But nobody will play it because it's not better than what people already use, the max build, you know? So if you don't add something that's stronger, nobody will use it. So if you add something that's stronger, that means everything gets more powerful, which means the game gets easier. Then you have to like raise the life on the monsters. Then the monsters are stronger, so then you have to add in more damage on the characters so that things feel more powerful. Then you have to make the monster stronger again. All of a sudden you're hitting for 70 quintillion damage, and you're like, oh god, what does this game become? You know? I mean, here's the list. This is how I explain it. I need a bigger screen real quick. Here's a list of great games, terrible games. And just remember, my hand is right at the top of the microphone. Terrible games, good games. Diablo 2 is like right here. It's like way near the top. There's games all down here that are worse than Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is like really good, right? Do you think that by adding things in, you're going to make it perfect? You're going to close the gap and make it perfect? Or do you think you're going to change a bunch of stuff and it's going to go, oh, you changed things. Where is it going to go? Is it going to stay the same or become perfect? Or is it going to get worse? What do you think, you know? Like, if that makes, it's like a perfect example, I feel like. That's got to make sense to everybody, right? And if you're watching my stream, I would assume you think Diablo 2 is a really good game. I could be wrong. I don't want to assume what people think, but yeah. What would I recommend besides Sork or Warlock for a ladder starter? I mean, can't go wrong with a Paladin either. It depends how much easy or hard of a start you're kind of looking for, I guess. There's a whole lot of stuff you could do. For the whole easy playthrough by yourself and easy leveling up gear, probably one of the Paladins. Hammerden probably next up. You could do Javazon, you could do Summon Necro, Bone Necro, Wind Druid, Porker, lots of stuff. Only 86 likes today? Yeah, I don't know. People just don't like hitting the like button, I guess. I don't know. That is a very serious question as well, Jordan. Thank you for asking such a serious and hard-hitting question. Why is there only 86 likes on the stream when there's way more people than that in the stream at this very moment? That's crazy. I don't know. I don't really get it. What are you doing? $14 charges. Boy, remember in LOD when running Neelathak was hard? Not that this build's busted too, but... Yeah, Boom Blaster. D4's new season and they're hitting trillions of damage. I I hopped in just to see real quick somebody playing D4 for like, you know, a little bit here and there. It's just a kind of glance. And yeah, I seen them hitting for like billions and must have been even trillions of damage. I was like, oh my god. On console, so aiming's a problem. Well, there you go. That's one of the things about hammers is you can't really aim them. So there you go. Perfect. Perfect. So on PC, everyone's like, it's so clunky. You can't really aim them. They just spin around you randomly. Like, there you go. It's equal on console, I guess. For my homeland. I have no idea what the storyline behind Neelthak is. I should probably pay attention to it one time. Do we think the ladder reset happens before the end of May? I don't think so. I think that won't even be 3 months before, since the last one. I think it's going to be, they're usually on 4-month intervals approximately, unless that lines up with like a D4 launch season or something. Then they push it back or forward or whatever. So they kind of move it around, I guess, but it's never off by like a month, usually. I think maybe they did actually have it off by like over a month one time, or like a month for some reason. I don't know exactly why. Rings a bell though. Mid-late June, says Bib, is a guesstimation there, if it was on the 4-month time frame. Gotcha. Artemis says, I'm not getting the likes because I'm not giving the customers what they want. Guys. I'm not dancing for you, okay? I don't care what you say. Fishaholic says, hard not to start the game with a Scorcerus. Single player, I would agree with you. Ladder resets, it's less, you know, trading is so, like, OP. Anything that's good is OP, so. Trading is so OP, so you can kind of get away with starting with a lot of other things. Offline single player, I very, very much agree. Trading OP, you heard it first. Trading needs a nerf. I'm just kidding. Pantless Phil. I almost said some kind of pantless joke, but I was like, I'm more mature than that. For sure. No doubt. Whatever. Whoa. Ah, they mana burned me. Why is everything so fast down here? Another key, let's go! Oh. Fishaholic says you need a real money store like in D3 or D2. Why not? Sure. So I'll host a store for Blizzard, and I'll take a 10% commission on all trades. Deal. FG nerf. Oh, right. Torm. How we doing? Doing all right. Feeling all right. Got a couple lucky things today, so... No, there's been no initial D2R patch since Reign of the Warlock came out. Nope. Kina, the Mercs actually has an obedience on. Figured, I already got the insight since I just have a budget weapon at the moment. So I'd let him rock an obedience, get more crushing blow and damage out of that, I guess. Could just go with an insight though too. It's probably almost no difference, to be straight up. I'm joking about the real money auction house, by the way. Just, ooh. Should have took that diadem and whatever you called it, right? What is it called? Imbue it. There you go. Obedience is great, J-Hoop says. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid, you know, cheap kind of option. Solid, cheap kind of option, yeah. Ooh. Higher? Ooh, what just happened? What just happened there? How did this happen? Buff dude, Arachnid Mesh, congrats on that one. Fishholic said in Counter-Strike they do that where they take a commission. Yeah, like, different things. I guess I didn't know Counter-Strike, but you see it with all different kind of stuff, so. Yeah, Counter-Strike though, they do just skins, right? Which is like, fine, I guess, but. It's kind of sketch though. There's a couple dudes that I watch, just like podcasts and stuff, that when they change stuff in Counter-Strike and everyone's they're paying like thousands of dollars for these rare skins, and then overnight they just tank to being worthless. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. These people had like $4,000 skins in this game. Get out of town. God, people. Am I right? Bob, so those sites that sell stuff, they do try to. I get offers all the time from people like, hey, this random site that sells items for D2 will sponsor your video, this and that, but I don't accept it. There's only a couple of people I've ever seen accept those things, and yeah, you can't. You really gotta. I don't know. I don't want to say nothing negative about other people, but. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, we do get offered, at least I used to, like, all the time. Not so much anymore, but I used to all the time. And I just wouldn't respond to them. When do Ubers almost everything for it? I'll run Ubers when I get, like, it will be a little bit. I'll have to farm the Summoner, and I'll have to farm Neelithak a bunch more. Because I want to do, when I do it, I'm going to do like 30, I'm going to do like 30 of them at once. Something like that, so. Deserve some sponsors? Yeah, getting sponsors that you can, like, trust is a hard part. Because I get so much spam of, like, just random spam all the time, and I'm like, this is obviously a scam. Like, this is obvious. Like, no, Coca-Cola does not want to sponsor me. Like, no, like, Amazon is not sponsoring me. Like, this is a scam. Obviously, I'm not clicking on your link. You know, so it's, like, hard to... Really, I wish I could get, like, a... You know, like, an actual... Whatchamacallit. But also, I don't get, like, enough views regularly on my videos to, like, get noticed by a... Whatchamacallit, a, not an agent, but like somebody who, you know, will get sponsors for you. Like hook a creator up with a sponsor, you know. Oh yes, this is the first one for me. Off of some random schlub out here. Wing. Tal Rash's Guardianship, the king of Talzheimer's, and it took me this long. I'm almost shocked. It took me this long to get one, right? Almost this long. It took this long. Still about to do Raid Shadow Legends ones? That is, I don't know. Maybe you guys, maybe be mad about. I actually did Raid Shadow Legends once before. I think I've done a Raid Shadow Legend one twice. What you gonna do? Roast me for it in the comments. It's fine. It's fine. Whoops. Whatever. We don't need battlers. Oh, I only got no charges here. Okay, okay. Nice defense roll. Oh, I didn't even look. Didn't even look. Much better. If I push on my ear like that, it makes it feel better. Like the pressure in, like evens out the pressure, you know? A lot of money for a coffee mug, Marty? Well, it's a good mug, bro. It's a good mug. That's the main thing. Supply and demand, am I right? No, it's not even... I don't even get a whole lot for that. And for some reason, I don't know why, the black coffee mug, it's probably supply and demand, because who wants a white coffee mug? The white coffee mug was like $4 less than the black one. I'm like, what? Come on. I was like, man, white coffee mug looks stupid. Whatever. Would you rather pay, not you, but I mean someone in general, like would someone rather pay $14 for a coffee mug to look way cooler, or $10 for a coffee mug to look dumber? Yeah, here's what it is. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I set up a macro on my keyboard to save and exit faster, yeah. I don't remember that skit from In Living Color. No. From In Living Color? You expect everybody to remember all the skits from In Living Color? I know the show. No, I don't know that skit. It's actually funny now that I know you're trying to sneak through a quote from In Living Color. Nice. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't know that I probably have never even seen every in Living Color a single time, let alone a bunch of times. 2 to Amazon, walk, run. Okay, gold find? I mean, that's not really worth anything. I don't think I'd ever use it either, to be honest. Even like, but I'd just use a Shaco and run slower. I don't think it's even worth hanging on to as like a temp, to be honest. Cheap Pete, Chris Rock. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've seen some of them. I feel like I don't know why. Maybe it was on Netflix or something at some point. I don't remember, but ooh boy, I want to get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna never use that. Gold finder. Best pad is the best. I know, right? I know, right? Black and red looks sick, Bob, on the coffee mug. Yeah. What we got here? A minute or something? A couple of keys. Well, at least I got that. I got a couple good items though. So, yeah. We can knock out one more run here real quick. Time is 28. Hard to tell. The little tiny clock in the corner of that monitor. It's hard to tell if it's at 8, 6, or 9. Although all those numbers kind of small enough, it's hard for my old eyes to see. Yeah, the I'm planning on updating the pad here real soon, so with the new Warlock campfire and stuff. Real soon. Oh man, what's going on here? I guess I could leave them both up, right? I could just have them both up there. I don't know why that never crossed my mind that I could just have them both. The pre-D2R and the Reign of the Warlock one. So people could choose which one they wanted. Yeah, keys are tough from Neelathak. I don't know why. It's like 1 in 30 chance. So, Great Marsh. Ooh, love it. Leave them both up, see which sells better, huh? Warlock get removed once you update it. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to just do it again. Make it again, I guess. But yeah. Oh, but yeah, seeing the time here and everything, I think I'm going to go ahead and call her a day on the stream. So, shout out, appreciate y'all, anyone support the channel. Had a few super chats. Varthamus, appreciate you. Jordan Gold Magic Find, Guy Pro. A few over on Twitch as well, appreciate y'all. Means a lot of support in the channel, a lot of good stuff. With that being said, make sure you guys check out the merch store for those coffee mugs and stuff we were just talking about. Hey, help a brother out. Plus, you get a sick mug. But yeah, that being said, peace out and keep slaying. Ooh, yeah.